Oh my gosh, guys, so I finally got my nose pierced. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, you see that? That's not a booger. That's the what's it called? I gotta stick that back down there. No. Guys, that is not a booger, I swear, but I got my nose pierced. I got the small one. Obviously, I'm not gonna keep this in. I have to keep this in, he said, for at least 3 months, which is ridiculous. But once I can take this out, once it's fully healed, I'm getting a bigger ring. But I got my nose pierced. I got it done yesterday, so What's up, guys? It's your girl Kobe, and I am back with another video.
Mama said there'd be boys like you, tearing my heart in two, doing what you do.
Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be giving you guys 35 Today, I'm going to be giving you guys 35 signs that you are in a toxic relationship. So if you do think you're in a toxic relationship, or you're not feeling it anymore, I'm going to give you the signs that let you know that you're in a toxic relationship. Alright, but before we get into this, I need some lotion. Alright, so before we get into this video, I need you guys to like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down some video suggestions you have in the comments. Also, don't forget, if you do want to talk, just comment down your social media or your email, and I'll be sending you my contact information and we can talk. Alright. And that's pretty much it for this. No, that's not it for this video. That is not the end of this video. That's pretty what the heck is on my shirt? Alright, whatever. So that is pretty much all I have to say for right now. What is in my hair? Yo, I'm a mess. That's pretty much it. Let's just get right into this video. Okay, so the first sign that you're in a toxic relationship is if there's all take and no give. Basically, you feel like your other is taking everything, is gaining a lot of stuff from this relationship, and you feel like you're not getting anything. It's not doing you any good. It's just like on your side it's all negative, but on his side he's benefiting majority of the time. All right, now the second sign that you are in a toxic relationship is if you are feeling drained. Like, instead of relationships should make you feel happy, feel uplifting, make you want to do more things, but if you're feeling drained and just want to lay down and just don't want to be around anyone or anything or do anything, if your relationship is making you feel like that, you were definitely in a toxic relationship, and I suggest you gotta go. Alright, the next sign of a toxic relationship is if there is lack of trust. If you feel like you can't trust your partner, like if they all right, let me think, let me get my thoughts straight. So if they're always going out and you just constantly think about where they at, who they're with, what they're doing, that's not having any trust for them, and you shouldn't be in that relationship if you can't trust them. Okay, so the next sign of a toxic relationship, oh my god, it's hot, I have this button down. Guys, I tried to act like I was in church for this video. I had it all the way up, like choking me and stuff. No, man, pull it down. So the next sign that you're in a toxic relationship is if there is a hostile atmosphere. If there's always like anger, like when you're around this person, or you're always just stressed out or just annoyed. You know, like if you're always around this person and you're always annoyed around them, or they're always angry, or you're always angry, you shouldn't be in that relationship. So the next sign of a toxic relationship, if your relationship is occupied with imbalance. Basically meaning that if it's a one-sided relationship, like your partner is only worried about their feelings and their thoughts and what they want to do and how they want to do it and when they want to do it. If it's all about them, you gotta go. The next sign that you're in a toxic relationship is if there's constant judgment in the relationship. If they're always making you feel less, and they're always judging things you do, or judging how you dress, or judging who you talk to, who your friends are. If they're judging, like if they make you feel less of a person, then you should not be in that relationship. Like all of this is honestly common sense. You're gonna notice warning signs, and your heart will tell. Like your heart will tell you. For real. Like if you honestly in the back of your head you're not feeling it, listen to you. Listen to yourself. Alright? Don't try to stick it out. Oh, we can work it out. No. You gotta go. Alright, so the next sign is if there is a constant unreliability. Like if you just can't rely on that person, you can't make future plans with that person because you're not sure if they're gonna go through with it, or like if you can't rely on them, if they can't be the person you call like, hey, I'm going through some stuff, I need you to come. If you don't know whether or not they're gonna come or not, why are you in this relationship? Like the next sign is that if there is constant negativity with negative energy, like if you feel like there's always like it's always negative, there's never anything positive, you guys are always arguing, every time you see each other you're always arguing, or every time you whatever, like if all aspects of the relationship is negative, then you should not be in that relationship. Next sign that you are in a toxic relationship is if there is a lack of communication. If you feel like you can't have a conversation with this person without arguing, or if you feel like they're not understanding your way of communication, it's not gonna work. I mean, honestly, all of these things people can work on, but honestly, if it's all of this, at this point, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Like, you guys obviously aren't compatible if you can't understand each other's way of communication, if he doesn't trust you or you don't trust him, or any. Next sign is continuous disrespect. Oh my goodness, this is a big one. If he is always or she's always being disrespectful, calling you out your name, hitting you, anything, any of that, that is a no. That is a no. Next sign is mutual avoidance. If you guys find yourselves trying to avoid each other, like every so often, like you shouldn't. If you're in a relationship, why are you trying to avoid each other? If you guys are trying to avoid each other, do not be in that relationship. Like if you guys try to avoid every conversation, every anything, whatever it is, why are you in that relationship? You should not be trying to avoid each other. The next sign that you are in a toxic relationship is if there are control issues in the relationship. If they're telling you where you can go, what time you gotta be back home, how long you can hang out for, how long you can be with your friends, what you need to wear, how you need to wear it. Like if they're trying to control everything that you do, don't be in that relationship, because you're your own person. Nobody should be able to control you. So if you're in a relationship where they feel like they need to control you, then you have to get out of that relationship. Sign of a toxic relationship is if there is never ending drama. Like if there's always drama. It doesn't matter if it's just with you two, or like if they're bringing drama, other people into the relationship. Like what? Like if, let's say, for example, let's say you get with someone and they already talking about some other female, some other guy, or they start crying about that person. That is drama. They should not bring anybody else in the relationship. They should bring no drama into the relationship. Their family should not be creating drama in your relationship. It is like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if they're family, if it's your mom, aunt, cousin. You don't let anyone bring drama into your relationship. Okay, so this is actually a really big one. If there is constant self-betrayal, if you find yourself changing yourself for this person, or changing your views for this person, then you should not be in this relationship. A relationship should be like, there's two people with different opinions. They come together and make it work. It's not, oh, they have their opinion, so I gotta change my opinion to match their opinion. No, it's none of that. You have to stay true to yourself. Period. So the next sign of a toxic relationship is always undermining. Meaning, if they can't make you feel reassured about the relationship, or reassure you that, you know, this relationship is it, like you guys both want it, why are you in this relationship? I mean, I guess it could get annoying constantly reassuring the other person, but if that's what they need and you honestly want to be with them, then compromise. It's that simple. Sign is uncertainty. If you feel uncertain about the relationship, or not sure if it's going to work in the future, or not sure if you can see yourself with this person in the future, you can honestly try to work on it. Or if you don't see things working, or you're not sure if things are going to work, even if you're trying to work on it, you gotta go. Like, so the next sign of a toxic relationship is definitely if they're stuck in the past, if they can't get over somebody else, or definitely if they can't get over anybody else, or if there's somebody else in their past that are still in, or trying to, or they can't stop thinking about that person, or whatever the case may be, you should not be with that person. If you can't get over the past, don't be with that person, because they're going to be stuck in the past. You need to move on and find someone that's not stuck in the past, that's only worried about you. But if they're stuck in the past, crying about some other girl, or have some other girl that they used to talk to in their room at 1 o'clock in the morning, then you should not be in that relationship. Now that I'm thinking about it, these are a lot of signs I should have probably paid attention to. I'm done. Alright, so the next side of a toxic relationship is dishonesty. If you feel like they're always lying to you, or if you always catch them in lies, like, it doesn't matter what lie it is, don't lie in a relationship. Because how can they ever trust you if you're always lying? Don't matter what it is, if you're lying about where you are, whatever, don't lie. Because if they catch you in a lie, it's going to make it worse. It's going to make it worse. So try to be as honest as possible. I know there's certain situations where you do gotta lie. Let's say you're trying to plan a surprise for someone, so you lie about where you're going, or that's different. Like, if you know it's gonna benefit this person, yeah, a little white lie, okay. But if you're just lying just to lie, for what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So the next side of a toxic mother relationship is if you feel uncomfortable in a relationship. So if you feel like you can't, like, you feel like you can't be open around this person, or you need to just be less of yourself around this person, basically makes you feel uncomfortable, then that should be like the first warning sign, you know. So the next sign of a toxic relationship is if this person brings out the worst side of you. If this person makes you do bad things, or makes you want to do bad things, or makes you want to be rude or disrespectful to anybody else. If this person makes you change yourself, or your opinions, or your thoughts, or whatever, you need to hop out of that relationship. So the last sign that I'm going to be giving you guys is, this is actually a big one for me. If they make you feel like you can't do anything right, if they make you feel like that everything in a relationship that's gone wrong is your fault, shouldn't be that relationship. The relationship. Nah, but for real, if they make you feel like everything you do is wrong, or everything you say is wrong, or everything you think is wrong, get out of that relationship. You're wasting your time. You'll find someone that values your opinions, values your thoughts, values things you like to do, makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel worthy of yourself. That's the type of relationship you want to be in. You don't want to be in this relationship over here, because alright, so that's it for this video. That's it for the signs that I got for you guys. Oh my god, I just rhymed. So that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment your thing down below. If you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. And if you have any video suggestions, you can also comment down some video suggestions And also, don't forget, if you do want to talk about anything, if you're going through anything and need a friend, just comment down your social media or your Instagram. Just comment down your social media or your email. I'll be sending you my contact information and then we can talk. Alright? And don't forget to follow me on Instagram _Kobe_Butler. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
He tryna 69 like Takashi, call him Papi, worth the ASAP, keep me rockin'.